Hey guys, Kaza here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are in Opportunity. So just jumping straight into the action. On the left, as you can see, is the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, but unfortunately it is just going to be a 2D model. It would be pretty cool if it was 3D and you could explore it, but just thought it was cool to point out. Another thing is straight away you can see one of these security cameras. It's actually going to be part of a challenge. There's 8 of them scattered around the map. All you need to do is shoot it a few times and it will end up breaking. There are signs located across the map in Opportunity, but if you zoom in, you can see one called Deez nuts. That's pretty funny. Obviously it isn't related to the Vine in any way, it's mainly due to rock references, but still it's pretty cool to see that in the game. But moving on to the fight with Jack's body double, this is going to be an easier fight than you would hope. I do wish it was a little bit harder. Is what it is, but taking away the pocket watch, you can see that Jack was just a holographic projection on top of an engineer, which is kind of cool. Obviously different to the pre-sequel, which is a surgically modified Jack, and the Jacks later in the game, which are just holograms. But as we come over to this area, this is where you're going to find Foreman Jasper. Once you've completed Opportunity, you can make your way over to here, complete the mission, and once you complete all of it, you can reform him. But he is gonna have a chance to drop a legendary shield, so we're just gonna farm that now, is what I would say, but it does only take me 4 runs to get it, so doesn't really need a montage. He's gonna drop the black hole shield. It is pretty bad in Ultimate Vault Hunter, not gonna lie, but for normal and true, anything works really. But here we are at the kiosks, and a cool thing is if you click and then just sprint to the next one, you don't have to listen to any of the audio, so follow this route and you can make it there pretty quick and not waste a bunch of time listening to random stuff, at least if you've done the story a few times. And there we go, the last kiosk. However, before finishing up the story, there is this. It is the only challenge in Borderlands 2 that you need 2 people to complete. Or obviously, Gunzerker's broken, so you can use him. I just showed the location on the map, but make your way here, climb the ladder, and then have your friend click the button to take you up. Or, if you're Gunzerker, do a double grenade jump into double rocket jump, and you can just about make it up. So, technically, single player if you're Gunzerker, anyone else, you're gonna need a friend. But all it does is take you up to this rooftop, and behind the sign is a hidden chest, which is always gonna have something bad in it, because that's pretty much every chest in Borderlands 2. Anyway, finishing off the story, there's going to be a loader. Let's pre-fire it with a grenade. Never mind, where's the loader? I guess there's not always a loader. Good to know. Hello? Can't use. Alright, well, like, he's responding to me, so I think it's working, but... And there's the loader. Just, okay, right, we've had an interesting end. I assume that might be because of skipping the kiosks. I'm not sure, but anyway, you can save quit from here. You don't need to run all the way back to a waypoint or anything. So just respawning. We're not going to head straight back to Sanctuary. We're actually going to take this statuesque mission. That's because it drops 2 pretty cool heads. One for Krieg, one for Gunzerker. So I'll show those at the end. And I'm going to do a quick montage going through it. Damn, RIP, Jesus Christ. Alright, just got nuked. Anyway, RIP Constrictor, here are the 2 heads you're gonna get. One for Krieg, one for Gunzerker like I said. Krieg is pretty cool, but I am gonna use the Gunzerker one because you can't beat a good mustache. Going back to Sanctuary, we're going to talk to Claptrap and hand in the statuesque mission for the head. And yeah, while we're in the sanctuary, we'll equip it, why not? Nice little mustache and skin to go along with it. Done. Alright, let's go hand in the main mission. Do the shortcut as per usual. Make our way up to Roland and turn it in. Now all we need to do is convince Claptrap. Do a short little grenade jump up over the roof, because why not? And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you liked, and feel free to subscribe. See ya.